Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. Okay, so we're going to leave Lower Barnet. Here's us back to the surface. Now we do have a bit of an issue here with our terror. Luckily we can sort it out in Frostbound. So let me see, can I speak with you again? Not at the moment, okay. So I'm going to see how that turns out with him then. Right, so we're off up to Renderbite. Oh, hey there, Mr. Pirate Pinnacle. Have one of those. And one of those. Horror below. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble. Okay, let's try bring out the nets. What is it? It comes dripping from the sea, sleek as a seal, but its eyes are faceted. One sailor covers his ears. I swear, he says afterwards, I heard it scream like a woman. Okay, we got a strange catch. I'm going to stop and turn ourselves around and grab this. We loot and scuttle that. Okay, and what? We got a bolt of. Okay, not amazing, but hey, it is the smallest type of ship that we could come across anyway. Right, onwards to Renderbite. Okay, get a little bit of help from that. And turn ourselves up here. Okay, and coming around Carissa's Point in a second. I hope that they make a third game in this series that they go back to the sea setting. Tears. Your cheeks are wet. You think for a moment that it's sweat, but then the sorrow hits you like a falling stalactite. You are weeping. You double over, inconsolable. Don't know which one to do. Let's try to control ourselves. Stifle your sobs. What is this? Why this sorrow? The ebb tide. You dig your nails into the palms of your hand, pacing the ship. The sorrow retreats like mist to the borders of your thought. You master yourself, but the taste of salt remains. Your the god of the sea salt attention quality is gone. Okay, interesting. Now, I wonder. Oh, let's not wonder anything yet. Horrors below, sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking at us, one says, his voice a tremble. Let's try and catch it again. Caught it again. Great. So we've got another strange catch. We've got another piece of fear. Let's speak to her. Okay, so we still don't have Salt Song. Let's pop in there. Let's go here. Let's get some gossip first. Who's plotting what out in the tomb colonies? Along the coast of the Untersee, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. Okay, got that. We may as well explore Vendemite. Here they favour candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swag like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. The Lamplighter's Arcade. Here they sell copper jewellery. Grimacing little faces and squat rectangular figures. A tradition from before London, they claim. You part with a few small coins for a cheery-looking thing with an expression like a tipsy bat. Perhaps it will bring you good dreams. So we lose a terror out of that. That's good. And that's all we need to do there, I think. Shops-wise, it's expensive really to buy anything there. Could sell some of our memories of distant shore. We don't really need to. I don't want to sell our recent news. That's useful. So we're going to head off again. Going to get ourselves off the Wither. And just do all the preparation that we need to do up there. We may run into a Lifebird. We generally do on the way up here. I haven't seen the Z-Bats either though, which is a bit strange. Okay, no sign of Lifebird yet. So it's probably over towards Codex at the minute. I'm not enjoying this fog, I have to say. I'm guessing the Lifebird is somewhere over here. Oh, there he is. Okay. We will deal with him after we leave port. Right, so let's start with Wither. Let's gather some intelligence. The citizens of Wither enjoy questions so much so that they always answer a question with another question. This can make intelligence gathering frustrating. Are you asking for any particular reason? At what time of day? Is that your hat? Might it be 6? It could be 6. Eventually you cobble together enough implication and supposition to compose a report. Okay, then we shall explore the town. Wither is a quiet, chilly town of grey stone, closed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have the irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tucked away, A walk by the shore. The Black Sea whispers on the beach. Another soft sound is audible above the waves. A woman in an iridescent green gown waves vaguely from a rock near the shores. Sorrowful sighs waft across the water towards you. An idiot castaway? A mermaid? Of course not. Mermaids are a preposterous myth. So last time we did this, it turned out to be a creature that I think killed one of our people. But we'll approach anyway. The poor woman won't answer your hail, but she's obviously in need of assistance. That's all for now. Okay, yeah. Right, so what are we going to do? A fanged mouth rears from the water, big enough to bite a boat in half, or swallow a pig. The woman contorts and slides into the water. She's the tip of the monster's tail. This will be untidy. 27% chance for that. We're going to give it a go. A ferocious battle. With cutlass and with pistol, your sailors stride into the battle. The serpent obviously expected nothing of the kind. It essays a number of savage strikes against you, and then a lucky shot takes it in the eye. You harvest its bones and scrape its hatchling young from along the rocks by the shoreline. We have one harlot fry, and we have 3 Stygian ivory. Okay, cool. Good job, us. Then we're going to go to the House of Questions. What are we missing for that? We need a secret. Okay. Well, we're not going to get his attention then. Right. So, shops-wise, we're not going to be buying anything there. I'm not going to be selling anything. Okay. So, let's just get out of here. Let's go attack this Lifebird, because why not? It's what's expected, right? Here, Mr. Lifebird. Let's speed up a little bit. Okay, he's turning back towards us. Good. Let's turn so we get him in with the rear one. Slow down. Then go again so he doesn't hit us. Okay, perfect. Stop. Shoot him. Then get ourselves turned. Bring him our way. Slow down again. Shoot. Stop. Turn. Shoot. Then go. He won't catch us. Stop there. Shoot him again. Stop. Turn. Go. Shoot. Okay, now we have to go find them over here, which is not ideal. Oh, Miss Lifebird. We want to play with you. Not sure where he's planning to go. He's gone there. He's going to charge at us, so we'll hit him with the rear one first. Oh, right, let's back into him then. I think he's stuck. Right, well, we're going to take advantage of that. fog wasn't here, this would be a lot more advantageous towards us, but maybe then he would be able to actually get off that. He's off now, so we need to move away a little bit. Let's swing around, finish him off with that, and come and collect our reward. Okay, concentrate on gathering treasures. Need money more than edibles. Concentrate on replenishing supplies. Yeah, we're going to get a treasure. Something valuable, perhaps. Regardless, you'll have to tell a tale. Okay, so we got a hunting trophy out of that. It's not amazing. What do we get here? It's a page from a journal. On the day we saw the pillars of Idem, they are not what I expected. Idem is the place one does not expect. That is its nature. You have seen it in your dreams. Yes, you, who found this page long after my death. I knew when I wrote these words that you would read them one day. Idem taught me this, and now Idem's lesson is all that remains of me. Okay, interesting. Slow down. Turn ourselves about and get the codex. Okay, let's bring out the net again. And we succeeded again. Wow. Getting a lot of strange catches. Right, so we get across to Codex, then we're going to go to Wither after this, and then we're going to end. It's a nice place to end the episode, because we're going to spend off camera some time reducing that terror. Oh, we could acquire a Doom Monster Hunter. I don't think so. No one would speak. This is a challenge. Silently forthright, the exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar, their meaning is unclear. Even when you can understand, there are answers without questions, as useless as a key without a lock. Okay, and then offer the shivering monkeys a lamentable relic. They will lay before the mournful shrine. In exchange, they offer Z-stained logbooks from a battered chest. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Religion and science. An irritable monkey snatches the relic and cradles it in the matted fur of its chest. Another, from a cautious distance, flings 3 logbooks at you, one after another. Each is filled with scientific field notes. This one of Z soundings, this one of angler crab behavior, this one cataloguing the fossilized sigils of Codex. Okay, and then we don't need to do that. Shops wise, we don't need to do any of that either. So we're just going to leave and head on to the next leg of the journey. You know what? far off now. Okay, in we pop. We're now going to take, we're actually going to get our port whore first. What are the scholars up to? Bickering amiably. Not all are Arimi or Withern. There's the odd researcher, the occasional deranged ice sculptor, now and then a very cold, very sad, rubbery man. But for the most part, an atmosphere of friendly rivalry reigns. Okay, then we'll take tea with them. Some of them wear the robes of Arimi whittle fishers. Some look like Withern folk, but even more ragged. But they do seem a little more practical than either of those peoples. A surprisingly warm welcome. We're keeping the steps for the game of truths, a helpful riddle fisher explains, as she fills your cup for the third time. Every year the people of Irem and Withern meet here for, she pauses, contests, she finishes vaguely. The difference between a question and a riddle. One day someone will prove themselves enough to enter the castle. You spend a pleasant few hours. While the tea is supplemented with Irimi liqueurs, pale Withern beer, and something the riddle fisher describes blandly as snake cake. They offer you fuel and supplies before you leave. You keep enough to spare, the riddle fisher grins. From time to time a captain gets lost and comes up here, and we always feel bad for them. Okay, and that's where we're going to leave that one, so hope you have enjoyed, I hope you keep safe out there, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.